The scent of cigar smoke clings to the air as you settle back into the plush leather chair in your grand office, the shadows flickering from the dim glow of your desk lamp. Outside the door, you hear the chatter of your men, loyal to the core, each one owing their success, their survival, to you, Al Capone, the king of Chicago, the man who commands both fear and admiration. You light another cigar and let the smoke swirl around you as you think back to your rise, from a scrappy kid in Brooklyn to the most powerful crime boss the world has ever seen. It wasn't handed to you, you earned every bit of it. They call you Scarface, but that scar only tells part of the story. You're here because you fought your way to the top, building an empire in the underworld that the authorities can't touch. Or at least, they haven't yet. It's the roaring 20s, the age of jazz, but also the age of prohibition. Liquor is outlawed, but everyone wants it. And you're the one who supplies it, making millions off of speakeasies, bars, and clubs. You watch over your territory with a sharp eye, calculating, ruthless. You know who to trust, who to double-cross, and when to disappear. No one slips through your fingers, not even your enemies. You don't just run the city, you own it. You remember the night of the St. Valentine's Day massacre. The plans were clear, methodical. 7 men from a rival gang, gunned down in cold blood. You didn't pull the trigger, but everyone knew it was you who orchestrated it. And that was the point. Every whisper, every rumor strengthened your legend, made it impossible for anyone to stand against you. If they tried, they met the same fate. You had rules, of course, a code. Civilians and innocents, off-limits. But anyone who dared challenge your empire, they became examples, warnings to others. Days pass, and it's as if you've built a fortress around yourself. You've bribed half the city's officials and cops. You walk the streets without fear, dressed in your fine suits, the epitome of respect and wealth. They see you smile, they shake your hand, but behind that charm, there's iron, unbreakable and unyielding. But then the IRS starts sniffing around. The feds can't get you on murder, bootlegging, or extortion, so they go for your books. You laugh at first, tax evasion, that's their play, but they're persistent, and suddenly, it feels like every transaction, every hidden dollar, every deal is under the microscope. You try to maneuver, to hide the evidence, but it's too late. Your allies are turning away, whispers of betrayal growing louder. When they come for you, it's not the police kicking in your door. No, it's a quiet arrest, a simple booking in the paper for tax evasion. And you know it's just the beginning. The courtroom is packed when you stand trial, and even though your lawyers fight, there's a gnawing feeling in your gut that maybe, just maybe, you won't be walking free this time. The papers call it poetic justice, the mighty Al Capone brought down by taxes. The judge sentences you to 11 years. 11 years, when only yesterday you owned the world. As you're led to prison, you think of the empire left behind. You built something out of nothing, rose from the streets, crafted a kingdom that will live on in legends. The guards shove you forward, and for the first time in years, you're just a man again, stripped of power, facing the bars that keep you in. Yet, as you stare ahead, part of you knows that they may cage you, but they'll never forget your name. And neither will you.